at Ivan Ramen. You opened this place what year?
2007. I had come back to Tokyo in 2003 after a 10 or 15-year hiatus. It was the beginning of the ramen boom. I started eating ramen a lot, obviously, and I was really impressed with the double soup Shio ramen.
The double soup is, I call it the double dip.
To take two completely separate soups and put them together. And so because I was so intrigued by the double soup Shio ramen, I decided that was the one I wanted to lead with. In my case, I do a whole chicken soup, no vegetables, nothing, just nice chickens, and I blend it with a katsuo, kombu, niboshi dashi.
Ivan is a special character, and Ivan in Japan has become sort of this culinary Japanese ramen renegade.
I decided to come up with a sofrito, and it's basically an onion, garlic, ginger, and apple. I cooked it for about 7 hours.
It's interesting that you're using sofrito, a staple of Tuscan cuisine,
Right.
as their base for a Japanese soup.
Right.
Right now, he's captured the minds and imaginations of the dining public because what he's doing is flashy in the ramen world. Is it going to be amazingly epic? I don't know.
You know, the hardest thing also was sort of measuring out all this stuff and coming out with the right portions.
Right. Ivan is adding something very non-kosher, which is a lot of pork fat, but he's adding something that is very Jewish in cuisine, and that is schmaltz, which is chicken fat.
The schmaltz here yields out of my chicken soup.
I love that you're cooking with schmaltz.
Yes. I mean, nobody knows. All these people have no idea that I'm secretly sort of feeding them Jewish food. But you know, for me, I know.
I love it.
So I have a little sprinkling of this stuff in here, katsuo bushi, and I got it in a powdered form that I also blend with another kind of salt.
This is a technique that was not available when I lived in Japan.
I heat my meat just in water, you know what? And I'll tell you why. With all the other stuff going on, I think it really works to have the noodles and the soup really be the main attraction. Right. And then I have the noodles here, which we make upstairs. This is actually 58% bread flour.
Which is a hard wheat.
Yes.
And then you're mixing it in with the local udon flour, which is traditionally very soft flour.
7%.
And the whole idea of mixing the flours is to get the right texture with the noodle mixed with the kansui.
Right. And I also wanted a noodle that cooked very quickly. 34-second noodle.
Ivan's broth is unique in that it's majority chicken-based. His is sort of like a Japanese pork kosher chicken soup without the matzo ball.
And then we have these hosaki menma.
Those look amazing.
Yeah, they taste like a bamboo shoot. And the egg, which I'll show you, which I really obsessed over. When I was a kid eating ramen in Tokyo, my favorite thing was putting that egg on your little renge and, you know, slurping some of the yolk.
We're long-lost brothers.
Yeah. So that is my Hanjuku Tamago Shio Ramen.
It almost tastes like I'm at the old 2nd Avenue Deli, but if it opened up in Tokyo. That egg's amazing. These noodles are really perfect for the broth because every bite's perfectly seasoned. It literally picks up the flavors.
For me, I only have one real ramen rule here. The noodles have to slurp and the soup has to stick to the noodles. When you eat a bowl of ramen that's really unsatisfying, I think it's when you get naked noodles in your mouth.
No naked noodles here, just a kick-ass bowl of ramen.